This is Bill Brady doing another recording for the Kingship course. This particular recording is more about manna and new names. Just want to remind you the order of the promises given. First, we have one promise given to the ecclesia in Ephesus, which is, I will grant to eat of the tree of life, which is in the paradise of God. Excuse me. Then we have another one promise given to the ecclesia in Smyrna, which is he who overcomes will not be hurt by the second death. And then there's three promises to the ecclesia in Pergamos. And the first is, I will give some of the hidden manna. And the second, I will give him a white stone. And the third is that the new name is written on the white stone. Okay, so this is more about manna and new names. Manna is something you wake up in the morning and comes to you. It's a daily provision of revelation from God that leads you on your journey towards having an immortal body, but it also leads you on the journey of your own individual destiny as a king. Now, my destiny as a king includes putting together this kingship course. So when I wake up in the morning, my revelation in the last couple months, every day has been revelation about the next recording for the kingship course. Over the last several days, I've had other revelation. I've realized that I've been concentrating only on the kingship course, and I hadn't been concentrating on my own personal journey, which is further along the journey than what I'm recording for you here. And so the last several days, I got manna in the morning that was to specifically assist me, facilitate me on my personal journey. And that's been very helpful and encouraging to me. But today, when I woke up, what I had was again manna towards the kingship course. So you're going to have daily revelation. You'll wake up daily and you'll get it. This is something you come to expect for, and you'll receive it on a regular daily basis. Daily bread, give us this day our daily bread is the daily manna from heaven. And ultimately, Jesus came down. He's the bread from heaven. He's the manna from heaven. Okay, so we've talked more about manna, and you will come to the place where you experience daily revelation. And it won't be revelation as a prophet or a revelation as part of the ecclesia that comes to those who are in one of those gatherings where the prophets, two or three prophets speak, and two or three people that are functioning and giving messages of tongues will speak, etc., etc. It won't be that kind of revelation. It'll be this kind of revelation. It'll be manna, daily manna, which begins with your overcoming and then leads you all the way on your journey until you finally come to the place of having an immortal body. But it also leads you on your personal destiny as a king. So, manna, expect that on a daily basis once you've overcome. Now, new names. I want to go back to new names. First example, first mention of a new name in Scripture is going to be Avram becoming Abraham, Abram becoming Abraham, because God changed his name. And then there's the next mention of a new name in Scripture is Jacob becoming Israel, because God changed his name. And God changed Jacob's name to Israel after Jacob had prevailed with God and man. And prevail isn't one of the many words that is a synonym for overcoming. One who overcomes prevails, one who overcomes conquers. There's other words, I'm sure, and I just don't come to my thought at the moment, but overcoming is when you get a new name. So after you've overcome, you're given a new name, which means Abram overcame and was given his new name of Abraham. I haven't looked in Scripture to verify that, but from the general principle, that's going to be the case. And Jacob was given the name Israel. So your new name will be given to you after you overcome. And it's likely to be part of your daily manna that was given to you. Again, I said that there's different levels of new names. So there's new names. Saul becomes Paul. That's an apostle, new name. um, and I had a new name as an apostle. I was given the new name John. And that's, again, was one that I'm free to share because that's not something that's secret. But your new name as a king is secret to you. No one else knows it except for you. They won't know it to give it to you because God will give it to you as part of your manna. And you are not to share it with other people because then they'll know it too. And probably something you don't even write down or speak out loud. Um, it's something that is specifically given to you as a king who has sat down on the throne next to Jesus. So, more about new names. Every new name at this level that is given to you as a king is part of your journey as a king from the moment of overcoming to the moment that your body has been changed to being immortal. During that period of time, you will have manna every day and you will function in your new name every day. So, revelation, you see a revelation, you receive a revelation. At a later point, you begin to enter into that revelation and start to function in it. So, I advise you or exhort you to, once you've seen this revelation, to receive it and to believe and to expect with faith that you'll begin to function in it. And the manna will begin to fall on a daily basis to you first thing in the mornings when I get it every day. And that's when I do these recordings, is first thing in the morning after I receive the manna. Um, and I am functioning in my new name as a king, which I shared in the previous recording about new names. I didn't receive until just recently because I thought that my new name as an apostle was my new name as a king, and it's not. They're two separate new names. My new name as an apostle helped me in my function as an apostle. My new name as a king helps me in my function as a king. And I have begun to function in that new name as a king. And I'm not going to tell it to you. So, more about manna and new names.